Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Holly, or Sewing in Scottish, and thank you for joining me today for what is going to be a wee / not so wee fabric haul. Before we get into it, I really just wanted to say thank you for joining me. If you've subscribed recently, thank you very much, and an especially large thank you goes to Liz, or the baker that sews, for giving me a shout out on her channel last week in her Sunday Sews video. I had a very pleasant surprise yesterday when I was doing my ironing, and I had a real "that's me" moment. So, yeah, that was cool. I've watched Liz for a really long time. She's probably one of the first sewing vloggers that I actually got into watching. So yeah, that was really nice. And I guess if you've made your way over from Liz's channel, thank you. And yeah, I guess you, like me, will know that watching her can be quite inspiring and encouraging, and I know she makes me braver when it comes to fabric choices and encourages me to be bold. So thanks for that too. So yeah, fabric haul. That's where we're at. How to explain this? Yeah, for those of you that don't know, I came here from Switzerland in March, and I came with my sewing machine and some haberdashery and bits and pieces, and I had plans to bring with me a little box that had carefully selected fabrics to put in of things to sew up for while I was here. There was no room in the car for the box, so it had to go into storage with everything else that we owned, and I was a bit gutted about it at first for about 4 seconds, until I realised that I would have to buy new fabric, which is devastating. So yeah, when I got here, I did a lot of shopping, both online and in person, and bought a lot of fabric. And then I bought a little storage bin to keep it in, and that filled up very quickly. And then I commandeered a box to keep the rest in, and then that filled up very quickly. And then I kind of found myself in the position where I had nowhere to put it. So I was ordering fabric and not unpacking it. I was, opening the bag that it came in, going, oh, yep, that's that. But unless it was something that I was using pretty much instantly, it wasn't getting opened. And I found myself last week looking for one particular bit of fabric, and I knew that it hadn't been unpacked, and I knew that it was from Minerva, so it was likely going to be in a white plastic bag. And I had a look, and there was 4 or 5 white plastic bags sitting there, and quite a few others as well. So yeah, I did some unpacking, and what I'm going to show you today is basically just what I've unpacked. It's not all come in the last week or so. It's not even all come in the last month, I don't think. I think some of this is from April as well. But it is just to be a little bit more organised. I always find that going through fabrics can really help to clarify what you're going to do with it. But also, because I'm going to be moving in the next 3 weeks or so, I can start packing, and I can, yeah, get some of this taken to the new place, and then for the last 3 weeks have a space that is workable and not chaotic and has fabric spilling out everywhere. Because at the minute, I'm coming in here and I'm just distracted, which I have an exam next week. I need to not be distracted. So yeah, we're going to go through this fabric. Where to start? Oh, as I said, I had unpacked most of this last week, and it was only when I was coming downstairs earlier that I noticed 4 little bags, 5 little bags sitting at the door in the bedroom that hadn't been unpacked, that had ended up upstairs for whatever reason. So we're going to start with them first and get all the rustling out of the way. So we'll do that now. We're not starting with the most exciting one, I'm afraid. But this is a Minerva order that came a couple of weeks ago, and it is soft shell fabric. Soft shell. There's quite a lot of soft shell out there at the minute, and there's a lot with really pretty designs that are really inspiring for jackets and stuff, but unfortunately most of it is not stretch, and I want to make a cycling jacket with stretch soft shell using this pattern, which is the Jali 2679, which is specifically a soft shell jacket pattern designed for stretch fabrics, and it's not cycling specific, but I think I could make it into a cycling jacket with this really pretty easily. Now I've got the black, I think I've got a metre of black, I've got the teal petrol colour, and I got a metre of that, and then I got the fuchsia, and I got a metre and a half of this. So obviously it's not going to take 3.5 metres to make this jacket, but I think if I have enough left over, I might do a wee gilet with it, which is probably a bit better for summer. But yeah, you can see lots of stretch, lots of nice recovery. I wonder how that would be for cycling shorts actually, because it isn't that thick, and I think, interesting. But yeah, that is the plan for the soft shell. 3.5 metres of soft shell cycling jacket. Not everything has a definite plan, particularly what I'm about to show you next, which is 3 orders from Rainbow Fabrics. I mentioned in my last video that I have a real issue with not buying from Rainbow Fabrics. I cannot resist. Particularly the wee spinny wheel thing. And this shop in particular was a result of getting a 40% off code and just going, oh, I can't. How am I supposed to resist? Well, I couldn't, so I didn't. That was a lovely face, Holly. Make that face again. Okay, so what we've got here is a viscose crepe. I think this is still in stock actually, because this is a really recent order. This showed up last week, start of last week. So yeah, I think some of this actually might still be in stock, even though they do have such a quick turnaround on their fabrics. Red viscose crepe with black animal print. This looks quite fuchsia on camera, but I promise it is red. Yeah, no idea what I'm going to do with it. I just thought I don't really have a lot of red fabrics, and I have a 40% off code, so why not? That's really nice. Don't know where it's going to be. Not going to use it in the next 3 weeks, so this can go into the get packed up pile. Then I got this. This is a bit out of character for me, but I really like the print of this. It's just a viscose chalet with this sort of mosaic-y, tiley, what do you call this print? The main colour is khaki, but we've also got whites and blacks and golds. And I just think this would make a lovely floaty shirt dress. I have a McCall's pattern and I can't remember for the life of me what it is. But if I figure it out, I'll put it in down below. And I think that would look lovely in this fabric, that just practical, daytime, summery. Yep, 3 meters of that, so that's my plan for that. But it's also not going to be in the next 3 weeks, so it's just going in the pile. I got 2 meters of this, which is a viscose crepe. As you can see, it's a little ditzy print. The base colour, I guess, is a beige, little mustardy and burgundy flowers, and little yellow bits. I've only got 2 meters of this, so I don't know what it's going to be, and I'm sure I probably had something in mind when I put it in the basket and went, oh, this would make a great, but because I am disorganised, can't remember. Am I going to use it in the next 3 weeks? No. But it's nice, and I think it would make a really nice blouse. Nice blouse. And then this I couldn't resist, and I don't know what it's going to be. I do have an idea, but I'll come to that later. But maybe not. It might not work. It is a viscose challis, navy blue background with little polka dots, and if you can see, we've got sausage dogs on a fabric. Little white sausage dogs with the occasional pink sausage dog. I just thought that was really cute, and yeah, as I said, no ideas really, but yeah, it might be a good one to have in the stash. So that was one order from Rainbow Fabrics. God, this video is going to be long. I think I could do half an hour just on Rainbow Fabrics orders. I'm trying to be quick. This fabric, some of you might recognise because it's been about for a while, not just on Rainbow Fabrics. It is a cotton something. Poplin maybe? Is it a poplin or is it a... I've just put this to the side and it might tell me what it is. That just says cotton. Pastel fruit cotton. So we've got a fruit print. Nice big fruit print on a sort of mint coloured base. The colours in this are just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I think actually Liz from Baker Sews has made a Saguaro set, the new Friday pattern company, in this. I think it was this she made it in. Yeah, definitely. Such a nice fabric. And again, no ideas. I think it would make a pretty dress, a pretty sundress, but I think that might be a good one to have in the stash. And I think they still have it in stock in Rainbow Fabrics as well. This was the real reason I did that order, and then I thought I'll get this to top it up. I got 2 meters of that, by the way, so I'm kind of limited in what I can do with it, but okay, this is the one. I am besotted with this fabric, and I have bought quite a lot of floral print viscose challis lately, but I think of all of them, this might be my favourite. If you can just have a look at that colour scheme, I am obsessed. We've got the pinks and the buttercups and mustards and hints of green, all on a black base. Love it. It's going to be a dress. I don't know which one, but it is going to be a dress, and I am going to make something up pretty soon with this. Next 3 weeks soon, I don't know, but this will be a dress before the summer is done. Promise. I need a drink of coffee. Better. Right, let's keep going. Another Rainbow Fabrics order. I think this is the last one. And I did order this a while ago. It's just been sitting upstairs for God knows how long. It's not, so I think, actually no, some of this might still be in stock. I think this one is still in stock. And it is a viscose crepe with a black background with these little cream print stars that join up and make bigger stars. Yeah, 2 meters of this, so this is going to be a top. I'm thinking something really floaty. I'm trying to remember the name of it. I think it's the... Nope, it's gone. But it is a bit sheer. Although I don't think it would be so sheer when it's on. What is the name of that top? If I remember, I'll put it in. I'm hopeless, absolutely hopeless. But yeah, something with a tie neck, floaty sleeve, maybe a little ruffle or two. But yeah, very cute. And I very rarely buy things in black, which is odd because my wardrobe pre-sewing was basically all black. It was black and grey, that was it. Colour, nah. Whereas since I've started sewing, it's gone completely the other way. And very rarely buy black or navy, and I've completely given up buying grey because I've realised it makes me look like a corpse. So this is another dead stock from Rainbow Fabrics. We've got a pink viscose crepe. I think it's an Eco Vero, I think, if I recall. This is... they've had this on the site for a while and it's come and gone, I think. And I've seen quite a lot of things made up in it now because it's been around for a bit. So it's baby pink, which isn't usually my colour, but I really like the stars. White, black and a bright blue. I like the blue with that. I thought that was a really nice contrast, and I think 2 meters would make a really nice top. Like that one. And this one is another viscose something. So we've got the kinds of beige, no it's not beige, brown, it's maybe slightly more yellow toned than brown, with the leopards and a little bit of hints of pink, which is a really nice contrast, and I think that would make a really beautiful dress, something buttoned up. I've got 3 meters of it. I don't know if it's my colour, but I just love that pinky coral. I think it's more coral, pink. It's beautiful. Right. So far, all of this is getting packed in a box and none of it is getting made up in the next 3 weeks. I've got one more thing to unpack and then we can get into the things that have been unpacked. This is a Romey Sunshine order. And, okay, first things first. This is a meat milk jersey. It is their Derby ribbed jersey, and I got a remnant piece of it. Did I get a remnant? Yes, a remnant, which I think is a metre and a bit. That is going to be a t-shirt of some description. I thought that would make a really nice t-shirt. Oh, it's beautiful as well. It's actually really drapey. I don't know if you can see the rib on that. Lots of stretch. Always stretch. Good. And that's in a lovely cream colour. And I just think, yeah, that would make such a pleasant top that would just go with everything. Am I going to make it up in the next 3 weeks? Possibly. So that can go over there. This fabric. Oh, as soon as I saw it, I knew I had to have it. Even though I knew at the time I wasn't going to do anything with it except put it in my stash and occasionally take it out and look at it. So it is a Lady McElroy cotton lawn. I don't think they have any of this left on Romey Sunshine. Look at that, isn't it beautiful? So it's a navy background and we've got these little flower clusters shaped into diamonds. Is that upside down? Maybe. But oh, just the colours, it's so vibrant, so spring-like. But I would be terrified to cut into it because I don't think I could currently do this fabric justice. It's definitely one of these fabrics that I would be scared of. And I don't think there is a pattern that exists yet that I want to make this up in. Maybe one day. It's just going to be one of these ones that one day a pattern will come out and I'll go, that's the one. That is it. And I'll know. But until then, I am just going to admire it because it's beautiful. Okay. I got to take a trip to Glasgow the other week, which was nice because I don't get to go to Glasgow enough. I lived there for 8 years before Simon and I went off on our overseas adventure, and in a lot of ways it still feels like home. But I'd never ever, in the whole time that I lived there, ever been into Manders. I used to live in the corner. I used to drive past it on the bus going to work, but I'd still never been in. So I took some time while I was in Glasgow to pop into Manders and do a wee bit of fabric shopping. I guess it's a bit of a Glasgow institution. It's in the city centre, so it is what everyone thinks about when you say fabric shopping in Glasgow. It's a lot of upholstery fabrics and that sort of thing, but they have quite a big dressmaking section as well. Wasn't a huge amount in that I was inspired by, if I'm being completely honest, but what they did have was some really nice jerseys. So this one was described on the label as being a brushed poly jersey, I think, which isn't really something that sounds that appealing. And I think if I saw it online based off that description, I wouldn't go near it. I wouldn't even click on it. But because I got to feel this fabric, oh my word, it is the softest fabric. It's the softest thing I've ever felt. Just, So I bought a metre of it, not having a clue really what to do with it, because I don't think I would wear it. I think the stripes are maybe a bit too big for me. And then I thought, pants. I bought the iris, Tilly and the Buttons iris sewing pattern. I actually bought the kit when she released the kit in February, I think that came out, with all the bits in, and I still haven't made that up yet either, but I definitely think if I can get the hang of pants, this would move very quickly to #1 pants fabric. Just because of how soft it is. It would be amazing. Not going to use it in the next few weeks though. This is covered in cat hair. The Tilly and the Buttons jerseys. They had a couple in stock, so I decided to buy some because it was only $5.99 a metre, and I thought, okay, that's a pretty good deal. So I got, well, I was going to get 1.5 meters of the lilac and white one, and I think there was another 20 centimetres left on the bolt, so she just gave me that as well. So I have quite a big amount of this. It's going to be a t-shirt. It's going to be a v-neck t-shirt. The Vita t-shirt by Fibre Mood. That's what this is going to be, and that is going to get made up in the next 3 weeks. It may even get made up today. It might get cut out today, if not made up. But I just think, I'm sorry, I'm making a racket standing on bags. Yeah, I just think that would make a really cute summer t-shirt. So that's what it's going to be. And anything left over could go in the pants pile, future pants pile. I got this other Tilly and Buttons jersey. This is a black one with the large scale polka dots. If you can see. Despite having made most of the patterns in the Tilly and the Buttons Make It Simple book, I think the only one I haven't is the Tabitha t-shirt, which is silly because it's so popular, and I think when people talk about t-shirt patterns, you know, that's right up there. So I printed out the Tabitha t-shirt pattern with the intention of making this up into the dress version and doing it pretty soon, and then realised after I printed it out that my book with the instructions is in storage in Switzerland. So this is going in, and not in the next 3 weeks, but it is going in the future makes pile. Coming soon. But how soon? Okay, so another fabric shop near me. Sorry, that was an extreme close-up, wasn't it? There is a shop near me called Rejects, which, don't be put off by the name. It's a bit of a Fife institution. It is a big department store that has been there my whole life. I don't remember a time before it. I do remember being dragged around there as a child by my mum when she wanted to make me something or knit me something. I was quite often, and I hated it. It was so boring. I love it now. As an adult, completely different experience, and the dressmaking section is fantastic. It basically hasn't changed since I was a child. I think they've probably got some new fabrics in since then, but the layout is exactly the same. And I tend to pop in there quite a bit, just because it's so close by, and it's like, oh, I need some thread, let's just go to Rejects. So this was a cotton poplin. I think it's a Rose and Hubble cotton poplin, but it doesn't feel like Rose and Hubble cotton poplin. It feels really light, because I've used one of their poplins to make a skirt before and it was pretty weighty, whereas this is much lighter. And it is on a white background with little pink and purple flowers. Just a really cute summery spring. I think we make a cute shirt or a blouse. The reason I bought this was because I think it was a £5 a metre, which is pretty cheap. And I have lots of fabrics that I want to make into blouses or tops, but they're a bit more expensive, and I am pretty wary of cutting into it without doing a practice first, if not a 12. So that was why I picked this up, with the intention of whatever I do, I'll be able to practice with this first, and hopefully it'll be wearable and pretty. Next 3 weeks, maybe, but I'll put it aside for now. Okay, this. For those of you that don't know, I can't imagine you don't know, but if you don't, Yvette at Blossom Sandwich is running her So Fruity challenge again this year. It was fruit salad sewing last year, I think it was called, and I made McCall's dress. It was super easy for me last year because I only had one fabric that had fruit on it. So that was straightforward. This year's a bit different, I have a few more, but this I think might be my favourite. And right now I am thinking it is going to be a patina blouse, maybe with a fuchsia collar, because I just think it's screaming summer. And again, it's a Rose and Hubble poplin, but it's so lightweight. But at the same time, I think it would keep a bit of structure in a sleeve. Let me show you this print, it's insane. So we've got citrus fruits, pineapple, watermelon, ice lollies, sprinkles. It's just screaming holidays and summer. And I think that would just make a really cute, so fruity entry for this year. So yes, that is going to be made up in the next 3 weeks if I do go ahead and make the patina blouse. I'm kind of swithering between that and a McCall's pattern that I actually have to hand because I've been staring at it for a wee while, which is this one. I don't know the number because it's on here as a simplicity number or an R number. But yeah, that square neck gathered into the bust, I think that might also look quite cute. But it is in the to make in the next 3 weeks pile, so that's not getting packed. Last thing I have to show you from Rejects, I think, is this fabric, which is a viscose, and again it was really cheap. I think it was £5 a metre, so I got 4 metres. And it's navy based, so it's sort of more a light blue, light navy, with we've got orange, we've got pinks, and we've got yellow and blacks. I thought that was a really nice, unusual print. It's quite vivid and floaty, and I have plans for that too. And it is going to be Simplicity K9125, and I'm planning on making this version, which is the dress version with the slit up the front, which is why I got 4 metres. I think that's going to be gorgeous, but not in the next 3 weeks. Okay. I can't believe I've been doing this for nearly half an hour. Let's start winding this up, shall we? So the Fabric Revival is a really great online shop that has prints that are maybe a little bit quirkier that you wouldn't necessarily see everywhere else, and I love it. And I think it's Marie. She had a birthday recently. Happy birthday, slightly belated. And as her birthday celebration, she gave us all a 25% off birthday sale code. So I went a bit daft. This is one of these things, you know, when you look back on an order and you're just like, what was I thinking? And I don't mean that in a way where I don't like the fabrics. I love the fabrics, but I was clearly in a very specific mindset when I ordered these fabrics, as you'll see. So we'll start with the bamboo jersey. Bamboo jersey is my favourite fabric. I would wear bamboo jersey head to toe every day. All day, every day, if I could. And this is in a gorgeous paprika colourway, which, holding it up to my coral cardigan, looks a bit coral, but it's actually a bit, leans a bit more dusky pink. It's gorgeous. It's a beautiful colour. I wish I'd ordered more than 1.5 meters. And I still might. Just to make a t-shirt. Simple t-shirt, maybe a v-neck. The Vita t-shirt, or I have another couple of t-shirt patterns printed out and ready to be made up. But yeah, I think because it's a bamboo jersey and it has that drape, it needs to be, yeah, something drapey, something a bit more loose. But next few weeks, yes. She's optimistic, isn't she? Okay, this is where it starts to get a bit wild. This is a beautiful Ruby Star Society cotton with just this little pinstripe running through, and it is orange. It's gorgeous, and it's so light and so floaty. And these are going to be a pair of wide leg trousers. Wide leg orange trousers. It is gorgeous though, and the colour is gorgeous, and I really love orange. I'm obsessed with orange at the minute, but it's just not something I've ever worn before, so I don't really understand where it's come from. But I just think this would look so cute with a simple white t-shirt, white trainers, wide leg trousers, and because of the colour you can kind of bring it into autumn with you. Yeah, definitely. Probably not in the next few weeks, but I don't have a pattern that I really want to make these up in yet. I'm thinking there's a cashmerette pattern that I'm quite interested in. Yeah, I'll think about it. But that's what, very definite plans for these, and I would like it to be soon. You'll see what I mean when I said there's a theme. Now these are not going to be worn together, just in case anyone thinks that I have ideas of making myself a big orange suit. It's not going to happen. But this is the white ribbed corduroy in the marigold colourway. Oh, it's beautiful. Really feels nice. And this is going to be a jacket, but it's not going to be a jacket anytime soon. I think this is going to be a going into autumn jacket. Atelier Brunette have just come out with a vest, La Veste pattern that is stunning, and I think it would be gorgeous in this. They did it to show off their corduroys, and this isn't one of their corduroys. I think it's a Pigeon Wishes corduroy. But all the same, it would look amazing, I think. And see, I'm already thinking about autumn already. This is what happens when it rains all summer. Okay, this is quilting cotton. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to do a French accent to show you this. From Fleur-Etteurs. Fleur-Etteurs. I'll put it in the description box. I might even put it in here so you can see what it is I'm saying. But I can't say either of those words without a French accent. So this is an art gallery fabric, and I fell in love with it as soon as I saw it, and I don't know what I want to do with it other than look at it and sigh longingly. Look at that, it is beautiful. It's from the Capri collection by Art Gallery Fabrics. Yeah, does that not just make you want to go to Italy? I just want to go there, I want to go there. I want to be standing there eating a gelato. I couldn't resist, it's gorgeous. They don't have any of that left, I got the last 1.5 meters, I'm sorry. Some bits and pieces I picked up from Lamazi Fabrics. God, this video is going to be so long. So this, they had a wee remnant sale and had a fabric in there that I've been keeping my eye on for a wee while. And then there were some other bits and I couldn't resist. And so I've got this, which is a red and white striped jersey, classic for summer. Obviously it's going to be a tee. I think it's going to be a Jennifer Lauren handmade gable top, because she's wearing one in a red and white stripe, I think, and it just, yeah, it seems very obvious, but I'm just going to copy. That's fine. I'm just going to copy and hopefully do it soon. So yeah, that can go over there into the to make soon pile. I've also got this, which was another remnant piece. It is an Atelier Jupe fabric. A viscose. I have just slightly over a metre and a half of this. Look at that. I love a leaf. Don't typically wear a leaf, but I do love a leaf. It's green on the black background with little pops of bright coral and what almost looks like, I don't know if you can see it, a tiny animal print. Tiny animal print. So yeah, in an ideal world, I'm going to be able to get a mini version, not mini, you're 38, calm down, a shorter version of the Saltwater Slip by Friday Pattern Company out of this. How likely that is, I don't know. I've only made the longer version, so maybe. I just think that would look really nice as a short slip dress with t-shirts underneath and trainers, and yeah, I think that print would work. Not anytime soon, unfortunately. And then the last one, this is the one I've been keeping an eye on because I am obsessed with See You at 6 fabrics. Why more fabric companies don't automatically release matching ribbon with their sweatshirting or their French terry, I don't know, because it's genius and I'm more inclined to buy it if it comes with matching ribbon, and I know that I'm not going to have to hunt for something that matches. So this is just a simple grid print in their tea green colourway. I think it's slightly over 2 meters that I have, and I love their French terry. It's lovely quality, it's not too heavy, but it does keep you nice and warm. And the matching ribbon in the same colour. This is going to be a hoodie. I'm leaning towards the chalk and notch page hoodie, which I don't yet own, but I would like to. That's in my to-do list to acquire, but yeah, I think that would look really cute in that colourway. So that was the Lamazi Fabrics order. I'm not finished yet. Oh, this was one I was going to show you from the Fabric Revival. I ordered this a little bit earlier than the last. But this is what I mean when I say they have a slightly quirky style of fabric available that suits me down to the ground. And this is a denim. And it's gorgeous. It's kind of bottle green on the background, if you can see, with lighter green leaves. We've got a lilac and orange flowers. It's wild. And I am going to make a fibre mood Madu overshirt, jacket, one of them out of this. I've actually made one already that I'll be showing in a makes video very shortly, and it's in this specific colour. And I really like it, but I want to wear it a bit more just to see if there's any adjustments I need to make before I make it in this one. But yeah, I just want to give it a proper wear test before committing to this, because I don't think there's any of this available anymore. And yeah, I want to make sure I'm doing it right. This was my other possibility for Blossom Sandwiches So Fruity Challenge, and it's this. And it's a Liberty Lawn. And it is gorgeous. If you can see, we've got pineapples, we've got some kind of blue apple, pink, lemon, purple cherries. It's a little bit abstract. It doesn't have to be true to life. Oh yeah, purple watermelon. But it's gorgeous. All on this black background. because it's Liberty, it's really soft and it's really drapey, and it's just, I think that would make a really cute blouse as well. Possibly also the Friday Pattern Company patina blouse. And do I make 2 Friday Pattern Company patina blouses in a fruit print? Is that overkill? Is it? So cute though. So yeah, I might make both. Maybe. So I'm going to put that over there because I will be using that this month, one way or another. And this is another remnant. Oh, sorry, that's from Sew Wardrobe. I'm hopeless. I'll put the details in the box down below of everything that I've bought, and if it's still available. This is also Sew Wardrobe and another Liberty print. This is a remnant piece that they had for 1.8 meters, and it's navy background with really pretty red and yellow flowers. And yeah, no solid plans for this. No solid plans for this one, but it's just so pretty and spring-like, and I can't resist. Can't resist a remnant. Me. Okay, last one, I promise. Need to start winding this up. Last things last. Order from Felicity Fabrics. I love their fabrics. And they had some really nice jerseys in that I could not resist to go into the potential t-shirt pile. This is an amazing coral, as you can tell. I'm quite into corals at the minute. And it's got a little embossed gold shimmery sunshine on there. No idea what t-shirt pattern it is going to be. I'm a bit reluctant to cut into it until I find the right one, because it's so pretty. So pretty. Another jersey from Felicity Fabrics. I think this is aimed at children. Alas, I am an overgrown child, and it is race cars. So it's kind of a blue, petrol blue background, with little race cars printed on in yellow and red and blue, and yeah, it's for children. But hear me out, I think this would make a really cute, if it was quite a tight fitting tee, maybe a bit low cut, something a bit flirty looking. I think this could go a bit pin up. Within my definition of pin up and me, like, I think this might work. So I am going to make this up pretty soon, actually. I'm thinking the Jennifer Lauren handmade Ostara top, which has a pleated detail at the bust, so it makes it quite low cut and fitted, and I think that would just look really cool in that. So that's going in the staying around pile. This, also from Felicity Fabrics, it's a viscose linen in a raspberry colourway. Now this is maybe my favourite colour of all time, and I think they had 2.5 meters left of this, and I cleared them out because I was just, I have to have it. Now, it's pretty drapey, which I don't know what I want to do with it, but I would love a heather blazer in this colour. But I think this might be too drapey. So if anyone knows of any heavier weight linens than this, please let me know in this colour, please. But yeah, I just think it might be, even though there is quite a lot of interfacing in the heather blazer, I think this is probably going to be too drapey and I may have to reconsider. But it is beautiful and it's lovely quality, and I think whatever I make this into is going to be really nice, and it's going to be in my favourite colour. Do I have more fabric to show you? Yes. Am I going to do it today? No, because I have been yammering on for 45 minutes. 45 minutes. If you have stuck it out, if you're still here after 45 minutes, thank you. First of all, thank you so much. And I'm sorry. Yeah, I may get round to showing you the rest of these fabrics that I have, just because, yeah, as I said, everything's been bought since March and a lot of it is still in stock. Everything that I have posted today that is still in stock or still available somewhere, I will stick in the box below, so you can go and have a nosy if you're interested. Future plans coming up. This may be a 2-video day. I'm sitting here waiting patiently for the Think Pink subscription box to arrive from Beyond the Pink Door today. And I got the Royal Mail notification that it is arriving today. So I've never had one before. It's the first for me. I'm very excited. So I will probably do an unboxing video of that. Hope you all have a really great week, and I will probably see you very, 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 very soon, if not later today. Take care.